it turns out that only about 20% of the vagus nerve is sending messages from the brain down to the body. About 80% of the fibers in the vagus nerves are actually carrying information from the body up to the brain. So billions of pieces of information from every corner of the body are being channeled into the vagus nerves and up to the brain. The vagus nerve is also involved in social bonding, empathy and love, gut feelings and instincts, and how we perceive and interpret the world around us, and how we perceive and interpret what's going on inside our bodies. So here you can see, this is the vagus nerve. These are some of the organs that it's regulating. There are many more, including the immune system. And you can see messages from the body going up to these relay stations in the brainstem. Okay, the vagus nerves come out of the brainstem and they go and wander all through the body, and they send branches to every part of the body. Then from here, there are a number of different pathways to major regulatory centers in the brain. One pathway goes directly to what's called the limbic system, which is the main emotion processing part of the brain. We may have heard of the amygdala and the hippocampus, and so they're direct route right to the emotion centers. Another branch goes to this egg-shaped hatched area called the thalamus. And again, this is a very important structure that has connections all over the rest of the brain and into the cortex, and is very involved in scanning what's going on and coordinating information and transmitting and so on, and affecting the rhythms of the brain. So it's also going to the prefrontal areas that are involved in decision making, and so it has a huge amount of input to all the regulatory and processing centers of the brain that are involved in emotion regulation, and then connecting those up with the other areas of the brain.